Hey guys, System here, and this is E90. I myself am having a wonderful day. Hope you guys all are as well. Let's go ahead and jump forward and move on with the facts. So in between episodes, I've done not too much actually, just a little bit. We'll take a quick look-see, then we're getting into a inventory system. So went ahead and moved our imbuement chambers, so they're just gonna over here. I have them stacked up. I guess the actual platforms behind now keeps it nice and clean. Actually, it's actually really clean, much more compact. So I went ahead and did that. I guess I set this one up too for the conjuration essence. So we need a silver compass and a mage boom block there, and then you're pretty much good to go there. Have a couple of recipes here to kind of jump right into it. Like I said, I want to get my inventory system up and running right off, right? So let's go ahead and get to that right away and just push into that, right? Because after that, I'll have lots of storage and everything will be good in the world. So I think I need that there. Then we're going to have to do the bookworm charms as well. So we'll grab that. So we need to do the ritual forest, then we have to do our occult ritual as well, and then after that we'll have to make a wand, I believe. So let's go ahead and do the ritual of the forest. So this inventory system is pretty sweet. It's actually really good. It's actually quite powerful. I'm going to be very much happy to have it. And I saw they're going to give us a crate vault as well, and I think they give you like 2 layers of it, so it'd be like 19 blocks. So yeah, a considerable amount of storage with it as well. What do I need here? I need the parchment. Then I think these go here. I actually don't even know if it matters what order these go in here, but I'm just going to put them in the correct order, because why not? Anyway, go ahead and put this down. And I'm also going to be moving my base in between episodes too, so I'm thinking I'm going to be moved to a different area, kind of deal with a lag issue I'm not running into as well. Anyway, go ahead and grow this tree here. That should start the ritual, and then we should finally get our lectern. At which point we're halfway there, or I guess a third of the way there. Anyway, that's the thing. There you go, we got our lectern. Fantastic. Now the other one's going to be just as easy, so we're just over here, and we need to grab, I guess, this here. Grab that, and we just need one of those, I think, right? Also, I should mention this right here. Crafted these up, super simple, just done in the pestle, but they're called Mindful Trance Blend, and yeah, just went ahead and made those as well. So anyway, I think it's 3 of those, right? Then 4 of those. Then this. Then let me double check that recipe real quick. Looks right to me. And then we just put the essence in the center here. And hopefully it starts working. It says it started. It's going to eat up all the items one at a time. And then when it's done, we should just get our stuff and things, right? So there you go. We got our bookworm terms, which is fantastic as well. So we're pretty much there. That's pretty much everything we need. The last thing we actually need here is a wand to be able to link them up, I guess, when they're all ready to go, right? So we'll need this stuff here. And there was something else I needed as well. What was it? We need infused fabric. So this infused fabric is going to be from leather. Oh, yeah, I remember. So we got some of these as a reward, I believe. I think I have them. Actually, it's in here. This tough fabric here. You can make that with the hemp. So, yeah, the hemp there that you have to bone meal up. And then some honeycomb. So let's go ahead and grab some of that, because I believe I have a bunch of that around as well. So we'll just do that right there. Grab ourselves some of that. And what was the other part of that? It was just some mage bloom fiber, which I should have as well. Guess I should have had this set up as well. Just derping. Anyway, go ahead and grab 3 of them. Get ourselves fiber. Fantastic. And then maybe some water as well. And I think that one had to be cold. I think it was a cold anyway. I guess we'll see here in a second. Go ahead and do that. Then it would be the recipe. We'd want that, and that. And then maybe this is backwards. I don't know if it matters, actually. Doesn't look like it cares. Anyway, there you go. And that should be our, what is it called there? Infused fabric. At which point we should be able to actually go ahead and just make a wand, right? Cool. Now that I have all that, let's go ahead and accept our rewards here. We'll get the vault in some of these repositories. So grab those. We want to get those set up first, right? So let's go ahead and do that. Also, we got another one of those aura ritual thingies that are happening. So it's going to make a little bit of sound here for a second. Yo. Sweet. Get rid of that as well. Cool. Then I can just take the other one and just use it. I'll just put all 9 at the same time, which is fantastic. And that holds, I believe, I think each one holds 20 stacks of items. So like 3x3 of them will be about, I guess, what would that be? About 5,000 around there? I guess that. Quite a bit of items either way. Then we can take these repositories as well. Kind of just get them kind of stuck up here as well, because each one of these, I believe, is a double chest, right? So they're basically a double chest in a single block. Then we'll go ahead and grab our lectern, pop that down. Then we're going to grab our charms. So we have 2 of them. We're going to use those on here. That's going to spawn them in and link them up to this actual lectern here. At which point we just go ahead and hook them up. Now each one of these bookworms can be linked up to 8 inventories. The vault itself, since it's a multi-block, is 1 inventory, right? So it's going to be a lot in just one. I think all we do is sneak right-click the inventory and then right-click the lectern. Yeah, just like that. So they're automatically linked. You don't really have to do anything with them. So we just do the same thing here. You notice there it's just saying they're connected, at which point we should have a working inventory system. So let's go ahead and get them all linked up here. I'm going to go ahead and empty all these chests here in a second and get them all into the system. But basically, we have a fully working inventory system now. Nothing to search. Yeah, let's go ahead and just dump stuff in there. Everything we have. There you go. That's a working inventory system. So these are going to hold a lot of things too. Also, one thing to note about this as well. So this item vault, it was the first one I connected. So it's going to try to put things into the vault first, I believe. So that's going to be how that works there. Also, we're going to have so many items in there. When I hold shift, it's probably going to fill up my screen. But anyway, but after they're filled, they'll start putting them into the repositories as well. Another thing I noticed too was down in our Nouveau here. I was reading about this a little bit. The lecterns may also be chained to allow remote access to central storage. So as long as you put another lectern down, so I can make another lectern, put it 30 blocks away, and link it up to that lectern, you can kind of chain your lecterns and have, I guess, storage interfaces all around your base. And later on, we'll be able to make an item to make this 100% wireless as well. So yeah, just really, really cool. Very simple inventory system here that is just amazing. What do we get here? Anything good? What do we get here? What did I get? Just more food, I think. No, I got some of these source relays. We'll actually need these later on. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and start moving all my items in here. So I have pretty much everything into our inventory system now, which is really rad. Just went ahead and did a little bit of crafting here. Made some coke bricks, made some pusher and puller upgrades, and then some drawers. I need that drawer as well, so let's actually pull that out. Grab some calcite and some coal coke, and I grabbed our Bumblezone chamber as well. So yeah, everything's connected, which is really awesome. If you right-click on the lectern there, you could actually see everything that it's connected to. And if we look at it, you can see it's connected to 16 inventories, which basically means they're maxed out. If I wanted to connect to any more inventories, I'd have to add more bookworms, basically. So each one can connect to 8, right? So that's how that works there. So the next thing I want to work on is getting to this ritual down here. It's called Summon Death Tome. It's going to make it so we can actually summon in those Death Tomes. It'll open up one of those portals. You have 5 waves, just like normal portals, right? And we'll get our glyphs when we kill them. And I need those glyphs because, well, I need spells, right? So to do that, well, we got some work to do, basically. So the way you get this is with this ritual here. We need the baleful binding, and then you need this anima essence, right? To get this essence, you need bottles of blood. You get that from Hexerei. I believe we need a blood sigil and a cauldron. We'll get that in a little bit. We'll do that last. It's actually pretty easy. And then we need the lead agate. And the charms of life, you just get those when you kill the lich. So they're actually really easy. But these lead here, it took me a while to look this one up. The way you get this is you can use Crush plus Sensitive, a spell, right? On the raw silver, you just throw the silver on the ground, cast a spell. 25% chance of getting lead when it crushes it, right? So after we get the glyph, we'll be able to do it that way. Or we can do it this way here. So with crate and with the millstone. And again, 25% chance with this one as well. So that'll be our route there. But to get to that, we're going to have to get into crate. And they changed the way you do crate as well. So to make the casings, right? Here, that is the compressed stone casing is what they're calling it here. You need treated wood. The way you get treated wood is, I guess, with a coke oven. So we'll set that up. But they disabled the recipe with the bucket. So you actually have to do it with a spout from crate as well. So we'll have to go ahead and grab a spout. Get that done. Also, you need compressed stone as well. To do that, you actually have to use a crush spell on infused rock. So yeah, right there. Just the little kind of setup there. But to get this stuff is an Bumblezone chamber with calcite. And calcite you just get when you're mining underground. So nothing too special there. And then we need a couple other bits and bobs, but I guess that's a big part of it. So first thing I want to go ahead and do is probably automate the, I guess the infused rock. So go ahead and get that done. So that's why I have these drawers here. So I have this drawer, I have that drawer, I have this drawer, and that's pretty much the start of it. Then we'll go ahead and grab this here. This is a pusher upgrade, right? So really easy. And we're going to set that to down. And then we just go ahead and grab this and pop that in there. It's going to push a calcite down here, start processing, right? So super simple. We'll grab this here, the configuration tool, and we use this to actually lock the drawers, right? And since it's locked, it won't be able to push an item in there after I add this puller upgrade, because this one's going to pull from the up direction and try to pull into it. But I have to wait till one's done, then I'll just take it, put it in here, after which point it's basically filtered, right, just to this item, because otherwise it would just pull anything. It'd be pulling that calcite right now. So really easy way to kind of get that automated there, and that's one thing kind of take care of, right? So anyway, go ahead and set up our coke oven. So this is from Immersive Engineering. It's going to be a 3x3 setup here. Really simple, and we do need to get it done now. I already have the hammer too. You get the hammer. You get all the tools basically as you get your first ores, right? So in here, I should have the hammer right here. Go ahead and grab that. Hit this thing in the center block. There you go. Got a actual coke oven, at which point we could throw in, actually we should use blocks on that. So let's go ahead and use blocks there. I think it's more efficient. Let's go ahead and grab a few. And I think it shows you how much it produces. I'm actually not sure. That can't be right. You can't get 5. Yeah, you get creosote every time this produces a coal coke, right? So you put coal in here, it produces coal coke. I don't think it's actually 5 buckets though, but maybe it is. I guess we'll find out. But if we get 5 buckets, I don't know how much of that actually produces either. So treated wood, go here, check out here. How much is it? So for every 125 millibuckets, we can make 1 treated wood plank. So I guess that's going to be how that works there. I think we'd already make our spout actually. So we go here. This one doesn't need treated wood, so we could use, I think, pretty much anything. So let's go ahead and grab some oak here real quick. Let's go ahead and grab that. Oh, no, that's wrong. Let's not do that. Do not have any actual oak. Well, it's a good thing I was actually, I guess, growing some. Oh, I don't have my spell book either. I probably put it in here when I was organizing everything, right? So let's go ahead and grab that. Go ahead and grab our tree hurdy. Pop that down. Do that. Get ourselves a little bit of wood. And we don't need much of this right now. Probably just the one piece. Go ahead and do that. Need ourselves a copper as well. So we get 1. And we should just be able to strip that and pretty much be done, right? There you go. We actually have our casing. And then we should be able to do our spout. So if I go to spout, right here. Sweet. That is easy. So we can have that one really take care of really simply. So the depot, we're going to need that as well. But we need some of that stone first. I guess I should filter that as well, right? So over here, it should be ready to go. So I just do that, pop that in there. Then the next one will get automatically pulled, so we don't have to worry about that anymore. And I can actually pull that out too. And then I could probably just crush that as well. Although we need more of it, right? But I'll just show you how it works here. Go ahead, grab that. Get our crush spell. Oops, our crush spell. Which one is crush? Spell. I don't have crush right now. Wait, did I get rid of? Oh, block breaky. There you go, this one. There you go, we actually have compressed stone. So that's kind of the process here, right? So that's the whole thing. And the other part was the blood, right? So we're looking at the blood here. So to make the blood, we need... oh yeah, it doesn't show this one correctly. I forgot about that. Yeah, it doesn't show the bottles of blood. I know how to do it though. We're going to need some flint though, right? So flint, we do not have any. Do I have any gravel? Because if so, I grab it really easy. Yeah, let's do that right there. Then we put this in our offhand, right? And what tool is it? It would be a shovel, right? I probably don't even have a shovel. To be honest. Let's go to Certus and grab us our Certus shovel right there. And we should be able to pretty much do this automatically. So you just go up to one of these cutting boards here. Just hold down the button. It doesn't even use up the gravel when it does this too. It's kind of infinite. But yeah, you get your gravel pretty easily. Yeah, you notice gravel's just staying at 7 the whole time as we get more and more flint. Although I don't think we need that much. So let's do this. I think we need to make a spell with this too. So the sigil we need to make here is this thing, right? So we need to make a blood sigil. So I'm going to pin that over there. And then, yeah, we're going to need some of that source stone as well. Source. Then we're going to have to look at the actual potion we need to make as well. So that's that. So we have that. Let's go ahead and drop some of the stuff off too before I get all clogged up. And what was the other part of it? So we need a potion of harming. And we have different options here. Mandrake with potion of poison. So we'll probably need the essence here, right? So we're going to need essence no matter what. So we'll need 2 of that, right? There you go. So to make the potion, we just make our awkward, then we throw in our spider eyes. And with that, we'll be able to get our... Which one was this here? This one was going to be the potion of poison. Then we use mandrake. This seems like the easiest way to do it. So I looked at it for a little bit there. There's so many options with the potions. It's easy to get confused, really easy. With that, we get our potion of harming. At which point we just throw that in there. Then we'll have our blood sigil, right? I believe all we have to do is put this into a cauldron. We'll probably actually make one more cauldron here, because this one will be kind of separate, right? You right there. And then we put the sigil in this slot up here, right? So we put the sigil up there. Then we'll need some bottles as well, I guess. So let's go ahead and grab some bottles right here. Sweet. That many. Then we basically just jump in here and bleed us. So this is going to be how we do it here. It's going to use quite a bit of our saturation and health, but that doesn't really matter too much. I'm just going to fill it up too. It doesn't really matter, but we get ourselves our blood really easy. We'll have, I guess, 8 bottles when I'm done here, and then we'll kind of move on to the next part. But yeah, that's going to be how we do the bottles of blood. Here we go. Got ourselves a bunch of the bottles of blood. No problem. We got 8 of those puppies. I'll just leave one of them on me for right now. Still waiting on the other stuff as well. We don't have much of that, do we? Got 8 of that. That still has a ways to go. So anyway, let's go to here. Go to our dictionary spirits and hunt down the ritual. We actually need to set up here. I think it's this one, right? Yeah, this one. Go ahead and see what we need for this one. I think I see candles there for sure. But anyway, let's go ahead so we can get kind of laid out so it's not overlapping with anything. Get rid of you. Looks like we need our chalk. So let's hunt down some chalk here. We'll have to get some gold dust as well. But that's pretty easy. And candles, I think it kind of ordicks candles as well. Oh yeah, I forget you need the brush to break this, don't you? Can you break this with pick? No, you need chalk brush is what it's called, I think. I think I have one actually, and we got it as a reward. Or maybe I got it from one of the quests. Or is it here? Is it in here? Oh, there it is. This thing. Yeah, I need that thing. And then we'll grab ourselves some more dust as well. Here you go. Did I actually get some? Fantastic. Oh yeah, and then we'll grab some candles, right? Since we're here. Candle. Doesn't matter. I think it completely ordicks with all the candles, so don't have to worry too much. We got poison candles, which would, I guess, poison things at a radius around us. But we're not too worried about that because we're never going to be lighting these, right? So they're just going to sit here and be used for the ritual. So pretty easy way of doing that, because otherwise I think you have to do a whole thing with tallow. Anyway, I think you just do this here. Yeah, there you go. Get rid of that. Get ourselves the ritual all set up and ready to go. And then hopefully the other stuff will be processed and we'll be able to continue. Because otherwise, I'm going to have to wait for a bit. There you go. Looks fantastic. And then I guess we'll need the sacrificial bowl. So we got ourselves a good amount of the compressed stone, which is exactly what we need here. And then I realized as well that we didn't need this yet. We did not need this at all. There's another way of doing it. So you can actually use these canopy tree logs. So I'll go ahead and let's do like 5 right now, I guess. And then you go ahead and, I guess, strip that down, right? So let's go ahead and strip that all down. Then you just use the compressed stone on it, just like this, right? So you can use that instead of the treated wood, I guess, early on, right? But later on, you could use the other method, which is the method I'm going to set up here just in a second, just because you could use oak planks, right? Then you don't have to bother with the stripping. So, yeah, I was wondering how I was going to make the depot. I was all confused because I was looking at the depot, and the depot was going to take one of these casings. Of course, that meant treated wood. I did not know how I was going to do it at all whatsoever. I was all confused, but either way, we're good now. I know we need some of those slabs here too, and then I know we need some shafts as well. So let's grab you. Before we do that though, let's actually set up this depot and spout, right? So anyway, let's do that. Then throw the spout here. Then we're going to need ourselves I'm going to grab one of these, a fluid hopper. It's just a really easy way to move around liquids, because you can't use buckets into these spouts for whatever reason. Also, I threw a reservoir in here too. So this thing did produce 5 buckets of the creosote. Go ahead and pop you here. Grab ourselves the fluid hopper. Put it this way. Actually, be aimed at that. So it's a little weird when you place here. And then I could actually bucket it to there, right? So empty. Pop that in there. At which point I should be able to just grab the planks here. and make as much treated wood as I want. So we've got sploosh achievement. So anyway, that handles that. Okay, cool. So the next thing I want to do is probably grab, we have Starbuncle shards, I believe, in here. Let's go ahead and grab one of them. And what essence is it? Let's see here. I can't remember. Let's go to Starbuncle. Here, it's one of the conjuration. And we could actually do a ritual to turn this into a actual, what is this going to turn this into? Wait, yeah, one of these charms, right? So I want to get this charm here. So anyway, let's grab the conjuration. There you go. And the Starbuncle shard. Put it there. Go ahead and pop you here. Looks like it's going to start the ritual. Shouldn't be a very long one. It's only got one item, right? Anyway, just convert it. If you didn't have this, you'd probably just do a water wheel first. But I'm going to be using this to make a, I guess, a Starbuncle wheel. That's what we're going to use. This thing here, Starbuncle wheel. So we will need to make a water wheel anyway. So let's go ahead. I think it's called, is it just wheel? What are these things called? These things here. Yeah, it's one of these, right? It just takes a shaft there. And then I think we just combine those together, right? Just like this. There you go. We'll just use that for the power here. Then we'll also have to make the millstone itself. Wait, what am I missing? Oh, I need some cog wheels. Let's do 5 of them, I believe. Got ourselves a millstone. And then I also need a gearbox, right? So let's hunt down gearbox. Gearbox, one of these. Good. So that should be everything we need here. Oh, also some gold. Just so it'll make this like work faster too. We don't need it faster right now. But to show you the Starbuncles, you can make them work faster with a block of gold here. Anyway, let's go ahead and grab our millstone now. And this puppy and all the jazz. So we'll need it in this shape here. So this will be a vertical gearbox. Let's go ahead and pop it right there. Grab ourselves the wheel here. Pop the little buddy down who's stuck in there. He's like a hamster, right? And then if you put a block of gold in front of his face, because they like gold, he actually go a little faster and produce a little more power as well. Anyway, that is good. And then we just take the millstone, put that on top, and now we're effectively ready to go. So what I can do now is go ahead and grab some of our silver. There you go. And I should be able to just toss that in there, right? I think we just drop it in. I think we can anyway. I think it can take a stack, right? Yeah, it'll just go in there. And then it'll kind of, does it pop out or do we have to, I might have to right click it. Anyway, we should see it anyway. You can see there, we're getting the crushed silver ore. Won't be particularly fast, but 25% of the time we should get a lead. So once we have one lead, we're pretty much ready to go actually. But yeah, it's taking its time. 25% RNG isn't liking us at all. Come on, do the thing. Just show me your work. That's really all I want. Get some of the crushed. Come on, show me a lead. There we go, we got a lead. So apparently this stuff's completely different. I didn't even realize that. But anyway, let's go ahead and pull that out here. There you go. So to get this stuff processed into the form we want, we need to throw this through here a second time. So it goes through here, and then it should get ground down into the form that we can actually smelt. You gonna give me one? Because I thought we were going to need 5 to run it through the pestles. But anyway, that should be one right there. And then I should be able to just smelt that down. And so we have everything to make our essence, right? So here we got our lead, that and that. And then I guess we'll need some source as well. So let's go hunt down some source here. Go. And then I should be able to set one of these up. And then this should be just one more thing to take care of, right? So that is cool. Yeah, just throwing me off with the different kind of steps for the same kind of materials, right? I thought it was going to be completely the same, but it's definitely not the same at all. And that should work. Yeah, there you go. It's actually crafting the anima essence. So that is pretty cool. That's pretty cool. So I handled that. And I think that was the last thing I needed except for some bookshelves and stuff, right? I think we're there. I think we're actually at the point where I can actually go ahead and do this, get out of this rabbit hole. This whole pack's going to be rabbit holes, mind you, but get out of this rabbit hole and get this done. Yeah, I just need some of the essence, some bookshelves, and then that essence right there, and we are good to go. There you go. We got our first essence, and I think I have everything we need to kind of push forward and get this done here, right? So this will be the recipe, right? I have enough to do it 2 times, I believe, so I guess that's the thing. Make sure my inventory. I should grab a backpack or something as well. Did I empty these backpacks? I can't remember. I think I did. I think I emptied at least one of them. Yeah, we're going to have a lot of drops out of this, basically, so want to make sure I can actually pick up all the glyphs that they're going to be dropping because it's going to get real messy real quick here. But yeah, I'm going to do this probably 2 times, and hopefully get a good amount of our glyphs there. It's going to be a little random, of course, but anyway, that should be that there. And then I should be able to just do that. There you go. Started opening small Death Tome gateway, which is exactly what we want here. Should be pretty easy. These guys aren't particularly hard, but there you go. Summon Death Tome. Should open a portal here in a second. There you go. There's our first wave. And yeah, we're going to go ahead and just run through one of these really quickly because it's pretty cool. These are pretty cool. Anyway, first wave is only 2, so that's not too bad. They don't really do much anyway, to be honest. Not the Death Tomes. They do a little projectile attack, but yeah, not too often. They drop good amounts. Oh! They drop some more stuff at the end of the wave. I did not know that. Oh, that's a whole lot of stuff. Let's go ahead and drop that off real quick. There you go. And then, yeah, we've got... we're going to have a ton of glyphs then. So, do I even need to? Either way, I got enough to do 2 of these rituals, so I may end up doing 2 just to make sure we get pretty much every one of the tier 1 glyphs. Oh my goodness, to drop so much. Nothing dropped down there, right? No, it looks like we're good. So there's 2 ways. And this one has 4, so that's even more glyphs. There you go. We're going to have most of our spells here pretty easily. And this will be the last wave here. Wonder if you get a big reward at the last wave. That'd be awesome. Anyway, let's kind of get that done. Sweet. Oh my goodness, so much stuff. Yeah, this should handle the bulk of our glyphs. And I may, like I said, do 1 more. I don't want this sword to break either. I wish I could find a way to prepare the sword easy. This sword has been so good to me. This one is, not so much on these guys, but anything with armor, it just tears through them. Like it kind of ignores a certain amount of armor. Looks like this wave had more too, but anyway, let's finish it up here and see what we get. Because hopefully we get a sensitive. That's really the one I want, like right away. Sensitive, bounce would be nice. Leap would be nice. The stuff that helps me move around a little better. Stuff like that, right? But anyway, see what we get. And hopefully we did okay. This is the last guy here. There you go. Awesome. Oh my goodness. Okay, we got all kinds of stuff. That's awesome. That's cool. I really like that. And I think there's different rituals like that you could do as well, right? So that is cool. Oh my goodness. So many books and quills as well. Did we get everything? Yeah, just most of them. So yeah, I need to go through and find out what we actually got here because we've got basically a full backpack full of glyphs. So we did get our glyph of sensitive here. So that is the main one I wanted, right? So I'm going to go ahead and use that one right away. Kind of show you how it works here. So we open up our spellbook. There you go. Go to our, I guess this one, the crush one, right? Should be able to add sensitive on the end. These augment ones, I think, usually go on the end of spells, right? But anyway, let's go ahead and do that there. Then we'll go ahead and grab ourselves some actual silver here. So some of this, let's grab like 8. There you go. Then throw that on the ground. And now it can actually do the processing for us, just like that. Look at that. That's all processed. And then we can do it to the second stage as well. That's cool. It gave me a chance to get... Why am I getting nether quartz? I don't know what's going on there. I thought we would get... yeah, I thought we were going to end up getting... what you call it there? Lead. I guess the first stage must give you a chance of getting nether quartz? That's kind of cool. Okay, cool. Oh, that's tin. I'm not very bright. So yeah, we have a chance of getting, I guess, nether quartz from that one. Yeah, nether quartz. That's pretty cool. I was trying silver, right? This is what I wanted, silver. Yeah, let's grab like 8 of that. There you go. Don't want to use too much. I don't know how much it uses per kind of cast, but it only just seems to do like so many per cast as well. But yeah, look at that. Look at that. Look at all this processing. It's like it's nothing. So I'm going ahead and run another one of those portals. So yeah, I've done 2, so that's not too bad. We have quite a good amount of spells now, a good amount of the glyphs, right? So if we go into guess here, you'll see I get a large amount of the glyphs. I don't know if that's all of them. I have no way of knowing. I guess I'd have to look at the scribes table to know, but we'll get to that in time. I did get the amplify AoE and the sensitive, so we have all the augments there. I think that's all of them at that level anyway, so that's pretty good. Made this spell here too. I'll kind of show you it. Is it on the right one actually? I don't know. I need to go to the wheel here. Sand is what it's called. There you go. Then we'll just gotta jump up and use it. It makes me a wall of sand. It basically makes me a stack of sand every time I do it. So really good and really awesome. And that one's from a spell called Conjure Terrain. So it's a really good one there. Not too bad. But Conjure Terrain, whole bunch of AoEs and did a crush at the end. And that's what basically makes that. And just make sure it's under some torches there. So works really good. Not too bad at all. Also went ahead and tweaked, I guess, the other one there, the block break one. So this one here, it's way better. I just threw a bunch of AoEs on the end of it. And basically, it just does it in a giant pile now, right? So it's not too bad. So that was one cast. And yeah, not too bad. Then I go ahead and throw this down, right? Yep. Awesome. I guess I could spam this one. I was trying not to spam it with the tin because you get Certus. Because I was spamming at first with the Certus, right? And it's not really good to do with the, not good to do with the tin because you get the nether quartz and it turns it into Certus dust. Basically what I'm trying to say in a very long roundabout way. Also, we're getting nickel now, which is pretty cool. But I think I'm going to go ahead and actually wrap this one up here. We'll come back in the next episode. I'm probably going to move my base, like I said. Probably going to move down around this area. So I'm going to be doing a lot of trips, basically, with a backpack, I think. Or something else I can find that's like a shulker box. I think the coffer might be from Hexerei. But anyway, I need to figure that out and see if that works. But anyway, I'm going to go ahead and end this one here. So as always, if you guys like this video, please hit that like button. Really liked it, hit that subscribe button. It is always appreciated. Well, you guys all have a good one. See you guys in the next video. Later.